Ladies and gentlemen, cancel your weekend plans and put down that pumpkin spice latte. Because TMZ just unleashed the kind of chaos that makes the Kardashians look like a PBS documentary. The circus has officially come to town, literally, and its ringmasters? None other than Chrisean Rock and Hood Trophy Bino, according to the latest leaked footage. Their hotel room didn't just get messy, it looked like Ringling Brothers set up shop, threw in a frat party, and let wild animals loose. We're talking balloons, trash, chaos, and behavior so outrageous. The janitorial staff probably needed trauma counseling afterward. TMZ is calling it a meltdown, but honestly, that's an understatement. This wasn't a meltdown. This was a Category 5 scandal wrapped in clown shoes and cheap champagne. And the best part? The internet is losing its collective mind. Fans are dragging, haters are roasting, and even neutral observers are clutching their pearls like church ladies at a strip club. This isn't just another celebrity mess. This is a three-ring circus of drama, and we've got the front row tickets. So grab your popcorn, buckle your seatbelt, and get ready. Because this meltdown makes every other scandal look like amateur. Our at a birthday party, the chaos began the way all great scandals do, with a blurry, shaky video clip that looks like it was filmed on a Nokia from 2003. TMZ, of course, slapped their watermark on it like a badge of honor and unleashed it onto the internet like a lion into a petting zoo. What did it show? A hotel door swinging open, and from that room spilled not just two people but pure, unfiltered pandemonium. Trash everywhere. Balloons bobbing in slow motion like rejected props from a kid's birthday party. Clothes scattered across the hallway like someone turned laundry day into a demolition derby. Eyewitnesses claimed the smell was something between liquor-soaked carpets, cheap perfume, and the lingering stench of poor decisions. This wasn't a hotel stay. This was a circus tent explosion. And the ringmasters of this late-night disaster? None other than Chrisean Rock and Hood Trophy Bino. Now, let's set the stage. Chrisean Rock has built a career and an entire identity on chaos. This is the same woman who turned reality TV into UFC. The same woman who can transform a casual interview into a therapy session laced with fists and tears. She doesn't just stir the pot, she throws it across the room, and then films the aftermath for Instagram Live. And when you add Bino into the mix, a rapper still clawing his way into headlines, you don't just get drama. You get a nuclear meltdown wrapped in a bottle of HNY. According to hotel insiders, the room they left behind wasn't just messy, it was unrecognizable. One maid allegedly quit her job after stepping inside, saying, "I didn't sign up for this carnival cleanup." Another reportedly described it as a frat party meets clown college graduation. Bed sheets ruined, mirrors cracked, food trays overturned. It looked less like a luxury suite and more like the after-party of an apocalypse. The internet, of course, wasted no time. Within minutes, Twitter was flooded with clown emojis. TikTokers reenacted the scene using Party City wigs, plastic red noses, and dollar store balloons. Instagram meme pages declared, "Chrisean Rock and Bino just turned the Marriott into Barnum and Bailey." One user tweeted, "They checked in for a night, but left behind a circus." The dragging was relentless, and here's the thing, nobody was surprised. Because when it comes to Chrisean, chaos follows like paparazzi chasing a Kardashian. She's had public brawls, broken bottles, and emotional meltdowns on camera. So a trashed hotel room? For the internet, this was just Tuesday. The only surprise was the level of destruction. Fans joked that the room looked like a deleted scene from Joker 2. Critics said she should be banned from hotels and confined to tents at state fairs. Even casual observers shook their heads and muttered, "Of course it's Chrisean." Bino, poor Bino, got dragged into the whirlwind by association. Before this, many people barely knew his name. Now, he's immortalized as the co-star of the hotel circus meltdown. His face, plastered across TMZ footage, became meme material overnight. One viral post called him the clown prince of check-ins. Another said, Bino wanted fame, and he got it in the form of a hotel bill. But beneath the clown emojis and balloon memes lay a bigger truth. This wasn't just about a hotel room. It was about public image, or in Chrisean's case, the lack thereof. Every scandal chips away at what little reputation she has left. Every meltdown becomes another nail in the coffin of serious artist and another notch in the belt of walking circus. Fans can defend her all they want, but receipts like this don't disappear. especially when TMZ is involved, and TMZ didn't just post the clip, they milked it. Headlines screamed, "Hotel room left in shambles, circus chaos inside." They didn't need to exaggerate, because the footage was absurd enough on its own. The media ran with it like it was the Super Bowl of scandals, and the public ate it up like cotton candy at a carnival by sunrise. The internet wasn't asking if Chrisean and Bino had trashed the room. They were asking how bad it was, who paid for it, and when the next meltdown would drop. Some even joked about booking the Chrisean suite for their next vacation, just to see if any balloons were still floating around. The scandal had officially left the hotel lobby and checked into the public consciousness, and it wasn't leaving anytime soon. Meltdown didn't just stay inside the walls of that hotel room, oh no. Once TMZ dropped the footage, it spilled into the bloodstream of the internet like caffeine in a freshman during finals week. What was once just a trash suite instantly became the trending topic across every platform. Twitter, of course, went nuclear. The clown emojis were everywhere. Users crowned Chrisean and Bino the CEO and CFO of circus management. One viral tweet said, "Forget Hilton rewards, they just unlocked Ringling rewards." The dragging was so merciless. Even people who had no idea who Bino was before this were suddenly clowning him like they'd been lifelong critics. That's the internet for you. One day you're anonymous. The next day you're trending for leaving confetti in a Marriott lobby. TikTok creators had a field day. Within hours, parodies popped up showing skits of hotel staff walking into the room, gagging, then running back out like Scooby-Doo characters. Others staged clown makeup tutorials titled, "Get Ready With Me, Cleaning Chrisean's Room Edition." Even pets got involved. People were dressing their dogs in party hats and balloons, tagging them #BINO cleanup crew. Instagram meme pages doubled down, reposting screenshots of TMZ's footage with captions like, "When you say you want a quiet weekend getaway but your bestie books with Chrisean." Another post showed the footage side by side with a stock image of an actual circus. And the resemblance was uncanny, but the chaos didn't just live in memes. Celebrities couldn't resist throwing their shade into the ring. One rapper posted a cryptic IG story, "Some of y'all need Jesus and a janitor." A reality star chimed in with a laughing emoji, captioning, "Not y'all turning the Hyatt into Chuck E. Cheese." Even Blueface's name came up, because apparently, Chrisean can't breathe without fans dragging him into the conversation. People joked that he was probably somewhere laughing his head off, sipping tea, and updating his "I told y'all so" playlist. And then came the speculation, because scandals are never just scandals. They're conspiracy theory fuel. Fans started asking, was this meltdown staged? Did Chrisean and Bino trash the hotel on purpose, just to trend? TMZ's timing was suspiciously perfect. Some believed it was all a publicity stunt for new music. Others argued no one in their right mind would stage this much clownery. This is 100% authentic Chrisean chaos. Public opinion split like a Kardashian marriage. On one side were the diehard stans, insisting that everyone was too harsh. "They're just young and having fun," they argued. "At least they're living their truth." On the other side were critics armed with pitchforks and receipts. "This isn't fun, this is disgusting. Imagine the staff cleaning this up. Y'all defend anything with a B and a wig." The debate was so heated, it felt like a digital civil war fought entirely in the comment sections of Shade Room posts. Meanwhile, poor Bino couldn't catch a break. His streams went up, sure, but not because people suddenly discovered his music. They were hate streaming, looking for lyrics they could roast. Twitter exploded with lines like, "Listening to Bino's track while imagining him leaving clown wigs in the sink." One commenter wrote, "This ain't hood trophy. This is motel trophy." Savage. The circus metaphor became unstoppable. Late-night TV hosts jumped in. One cracked, "Chrisean Rock and Bino just gave Marriott's continental breakfast a new meaning. Chaos, balloons, and regret." Even morning news anchors, the same. People who talk about weather patterns and pancake breakfasts were giggling as they reported on the Circus Chaos Hotel scandal. But it wasn't just about jokes. There were receipts. Photos leaked from inside the hotel room, and if you thought TMZ's footage was bad, the pictures were 10 times worse. Trash bags stacked like Jenga towers. Food crusted onto the carpet. A balloon tied to a lampshade like it was auditioning for it. The clown returns. One photo showed what looked like spilled orange soda staining the walls. Fans screamed, This isn't a hotel. This is a frat house with clown funding. This is a frat house with clown funding. And then came the money bombshell, reports that the damages cost thousands. The hotel allegedly slapped Chrisean and Bino with a bill so outrageous, even Jeff Bezos would squint at it. Twitter immediately dragged. She can afford new chains, but not new carpets? Imagine explaining this on your credit card statement. $7,000 for balloon-induced trauma. The dragging hit a new peak when TikTok creators made fake hotel ads. Come stay in the Chrisean Rock Suite. Features include free balloons, broken lamps, and emotional damage. The edits were so convincing, people thought the hotel was actually cashing in on the chaos. Yet through it all, Chrisean did what she does best, leaned into the madness. She hopped on Instagram Live, giggling, sipping something suspiciously strong, and shrugging it off. "Y'all know me, I'm lit," she said, waving around like the footage wasn't already burning down her reputation. That IG Live went viral too, sparking another wave of memes. Lit? Sis, you're radioactive. What made it worse was the ripple effect. Suddenly, every past scandal got dragged back into the spotlight. Clips of Chrisean fighting, crying, and wilding out were stitched together into a highlight reel titled, "The Greatest Circus Acts of All Time." Bino's old music videos were memmed into before they trashed the Sheridan. The internet wasn't just roasting the present, it was rewriting history. With circus emo I stopped by this point. The scandal had fully escaped TMZ's control and evolved into a cultural phenomenon. People weren't just talking about a trashed hotel room. They were debating celebrity entitlement, the toxicity of chaos culture, and whether or not clowns should unionize in solidarity. Okay, maybe not the last one, but it felt like it. The dragging was brutal, the memes relentless, and the circus metaphor unstoppable. And if you thought this was the peak of chaos, oh no, honey. This was just the halftime show. The real aftermath, the money, the reputation fallout, and the question of what this means for Chrisean and Bino's already shaky careers was still to come. The first big consequence? Money. Reports claim the hotel hit Chrisean and Bino with a damage bill that could have bought a small house in Atlanta. Thousands of dollars in ruined carpets, broken mirrors, and biohazard-level cleanup fees. Hotel reps allegedly described it as the worst mess we've seen in a decade, which is saying something. Because you know, hotels have seen some stuff. Fans joked. They didn't just check out, they checked out. But here's the real kicker. The financial hit wasn't just about repairs. Rumors swirled that multiple hotel chains flagged their names, essentially banning them from future stays. Imagine being so chaotic that hotels start treating you like a natural disaster. People joked, next time Chrisean books a room, they're sending FEMA. Then came the career damage. For Bino, this was supposed to be his breakout year, new music, rising streams, collabs in the works. Instead, he's now cemented as that dude who turned a Marriott into a circus tent. His name trended worldwide. Yes, but for the wrong reasons. Labels allegedly started reconsidering their involvement. One exec was quoted saying, "We don't sign clowns. We sign artists." Brutal. For Chrisean, the scandal added another explosive chapter to an already messy saga. But here's the paradox, her brand is chaos. Fans eat it up, haters fuel it, and the internet keeps her name alive. The meltdown hurt her reputation with serious audiences, but for the messy masses? It was gasoline on the fire. Streams spiked. Her Instagram following grew. In 2025, being a walking circus isn't career suicide, it's a marketing plan. Still, the backlash was brutal. Think pieces popped up everywhere. The cult of chaos celebrities. When scandal becomes strategy, and my favorite, why are we still cleaning up after Chrisean Rock? Even morning talk shows got in on the debate. One host said, "This isn't just about balloons and trash. It's about how we enable entertainers to act like clowns and then reward them for it." Public opinion fractured even further. Stans defended her with tweets like, "At least she's authentic." "Y'all boring celebs could never." Critics clapped back. Authentic? Authentic mess, maybe. Meanwhile, neutral bystanders were just here for the memes. One post summed it up best. "This isn't even about right or wrong anymore. This is about entertainment value." And Chrisean delivers. The scandal even spilled into other industries. Hotels across the country started joking about Chrisean proofing their rooms. Cleaning companies tweeted offers, hire us after your circus-level meltdown. Party balloon companies saw spikes in orders, with customers captioning their purchases. Pulling a Chrisean this weekend, the circus energy had leaked into the economy itself, but the personal toll? That's where things got darker. Sources close to Bino claim he was humiliated, worried his music career will never be taken seriously. Friends reportedly begged him to distance himself from Chrisean, saying, "This isn't clout, this is career quicksand." Meanwhile, Chrisean seemed unfazed, laughing on IG Live, spinning the narrative into yet another viral moment. The contrast was striking. Bino trying to clean his reputation, Chrisean riding the wave like a carnival queen. And what about the fans? They weren't just laughing, they were documenting. Screenshots, memes, TikToks, this meltdown is now part of permanent internet history. Once the internet clowns you, it never lets go. Years from now, anytime someone Googles Chrisean Rock, the Circus Hotel will pop up like a balloon that refuses to deflate. Yet somehow, instead of sinking her, the scandal gave her even more power. She turned a meltdown into a headline, a hotel bill into a meme empire, and public humiliation into brand reinforcement. In a world where chaos is content, Chrisean Rock just proves she's the undisputed queen of the circus. And that's the real aftermath. The circus doesn't end when the clowns leave. The circus lives on in the headlines, in the memes, in the culture. Chrisean and Bino might have walked out of that hotel, but the circus followed them, and now it's stamped onto their names forever. The internet won't forget. Hotels won't forgive. And fans? They're already waiting for the next act in the greatest show on earth, the Chrisean Rock Chaos Tour. And there you have it, the scandal that turned a hotel suite into a three-ring circus. Balloons deflated, trash piled high, memes flying faster than clown shoes at a carnival. Chrisean Rock and Hoot Trophy Bino didn't just check out, they checked all the way out of public decency, leaving behind a mess that TMZ will be replaying until the end of time. But now it's your turn. What do you think? Was this just another wild night for Chrisean, the self-proclaimed queen of chaos? Or is this proof that her brand of drama has gone from entertaining to exhausting? And poor Bino, is he guilty by association, or did he just buy a one-way ticket on the Circus Express without reading the fine print? Drop your hottest takes in the comments. I want essays, rants, memes, and conspiracy theories about what really went down. Don't hold back, let's see if y'all can drag harder than Twitter did. And while you're down there, smash that like button like you're cleaning up a $10,000 hotel bill. Hit subscribe like you're dodging clown balloons. And ring that notification bell so loud your neighbors think the carnival just rolled into town. Because here at Buzz Crash, we don't just report scandals, we juggle them, roast them, and send them spinning back into the spotlight. Stay tuned because the circus never ends. Today, it's Chrisean and Bino trashing a hotel room. Tomorrow, it's another celebrity turning their life into a sideshow act. And you already know we've got front row seats to every messy performance. This is Buzz Crash. Signing off, where the scandals are savage, the tea is toxic, and the truth, baby, it always comes with clown shoes. It always comes with clown shoes.